In 2016, I applied for jobs in Wrangell St. Elias National Park. That was my Alaska dream. I got one job offer in McCarthy, but my boyfriend at the time didn't. We took jobs in Denali National Park so that we could be together. That was a decision that changed my entire life. It was a fork in the road that led me to the person I am today.
So this pool of water is so blue and so deep. I'm gonna make my way safely over there and I will show it to you.
Denali raised me. The friends I made, the guides I worked with, Sherry, Mikey, Patty, my boss Chris. I owe so much of the person I am to those people.
Can you see how deep it is?
But I've still held on to this piece of hope and longing for Wrangell St. Elias. And finally, during my 8th season in Alaska, I took some time off and drove 9 hours southeast.
It's probably time to keep going. I've been dinking around a lot on the glacier. I probably have another 1.5 miles. I'm betting it's probably like 7:40, 7:45. And I think I'm the only one heading out to where I'm going tonight. So I do have to cross the glacier. I'm aware that I might have to stop at any point if it gets too technical.
At 13.2 million acres, Wrangell St. Elias is the largest national park in the United States. It's about the same size as Croatia. Or it's bigger than Yellowstone, Yosemite, and Switzerland combined. More than a quarter of the park is covered in glaciers. Throughout my early and mid-20s, I wanted to be a glacier guide in McCarthy. I wanted to spend my days learning and improving my technical rope skills and ice climbing. I imagined myself making friends with the other guides and spending our nights after work playing on the ice.
Oh my gosh, look at this little rock hoodoo garden. You can't really tell in the videos, but they're each being held up by ice that's melting around them.
I gotta keep going, but I have to come and show you these little rock hoodoos that I found. I've been thinking the whole time, like, glacier travel is the same as desert travel. It's like the glacier is the sandstone and the water cuts the canyons the same way and the formations, and this just like solidifies it. Look at it!
As I hiked out to the toe of the glacier, I passed a half-dozen guides hiking back to town with their clients. Somehow they seemed so much younger than I feel.
It's 11:04 p.m. I am wiped, but I finally found a good spot. I'm by the Glacier and I found a bear box and I am ready to sleep. But I still gotta organize my food, get it in the bear box, blow up my sleeping pad, and get to sleep. I'm so tired. This has been awesome. The whole goal of this time off for me has been just to work on like reestablishing my confidence, rebuilding my confidence. My confidence and self-esteem has taken a giant hit this summer, and baby steps, right? See you in the morning. All right, good morning. It's like a perfect sunny day, and that actually makes me really glad that I came out yesterday. I really prefer glaciers when it's overcast or cloudy, just because the colors come out better. And thank God I have sunglasses, because I couldn't find mine, so I had to stop and buy some like crappy gas station sunglasses. But crossing a glacier without sunglasses will make you ice blind, and yeah, so that's good. I've got what I need, and probably just gonna head back pretty quick. Like, I'm almost too hot in my puffy, honestly. It's gonna be a warm day. Just a little bit of honesty here to show you the yard sale that I've made. It's because so much of my gear was wet. I decided to go back to sleep after I ate breakfast, and now it's like almost noon, and I just dried everything out because it's a nice sunny day. So this is actually what it looks like. Packed up and ready to go. I wish I had a polarizer lens, but I do not. So I tried a couple shots putting my sunglasses over my lens. Anyway, over and out.
A lot of the guides I passed on the trail were the same age that I was when I committed 6 summers of my 20s to guiding in Denali National Park. Some were laughing and interacting among themselves and making small talk with their clients. I could feel the edges of flirting and desire between 2 co-guides. I imagined them going back to McCarthy, to their canvas tents, cooking dinner, getting in a shower, and having a few beers before heading to sleep, and waking up again tomorrow for another double shift on the glacier. I realized I wanted nothing to do with the scene. Not because I don't want to guide anymore. I love guiding, and I'll be jumping back in this winter. But because I want to be around more people whose brains are finished cooking. I want the equality and reciprocity of friendship, and that's possible from folks at any age, but less so when your brain and hormones are still running the show. I don't want to subtly or not so subtly become parentified by the people I live and work with. I drove out to Wrangell St. Elias with the youthful wonder and dream of a 22-year-old. But the person who trekked out onto the ice was older, with different hopes and desires from life. At a fork in the road, I didn't choose Wrangell St. Elias. I chose a relationship, and I chose Denali.
This little baby! Oh my gosh, look, we're in Mossland. Look at all these little babies. Oh! Look how deep it is. And it just keeps going and going.
It was fun to go on a backpacking trip with my younger self and tell her about what our choices have led us to. A round the world trip through hikes, friends, lovers, and grief. I let her know that we still have Denali.
Alright, I'm almost off the glacier and I'm just gonna finish the hike through the forest back. This has been super awesome, a dream of mine, and it's just so weird when you do your dreams. They don't live up to it, but at the same time, like, because it's different, it's like more than you could have hoped for. I'm a super big believer and proponent of doing your dreams or doing the things that interest you when they interest you, because like if I had a dream to come here 5 years ago, even though this has been so awesome, I know that 5 years ago this would have meant something like spectacular and otherworldly to me. And it's not that this hasn't been amazing, it's just, you know, the window of interest and opportunity opens and closes, and I'm grateful that I got to come out while the window is still open for me. But I can totally see that like I had dreams to come and work in McCarthy. This has always been the spot that in my mind I thought I wanted to be, and coming out here has made me realize, oh, I'm a little bit older now. Like, I have different hopes and expectations, and I actually don't know if living here for a summer would fulfill me in the way that I imagined it would. And, you know, I thought it would be so cool to be a glacier guide and just, you know, lead people on hikes out here on the glacier every day. And now I'm like, I don't think I want to do that, you know? I want to save my body and my energy for myself in the outdoors. And, you know, that's just an example of how that window of opportunity is probably almost closed. And part of that is just I don't want to anymore. Anyway, thoughts?